Paul from Nevertheless She Budgeted, and I'm back today to do my paycheck number 1 budget for July. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you like this video, as well as the notification bell to get notified whenever I post new videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks and welcome back. Let's get right into this. I already filled out some stuff, but I'm going to be filling the rest in with you. And yeah, so let's jump right in. As you can see, my income up here is $2,107.77. That's my normal salary. I did get a raise starting July, so I think I'll start seeing that. I also started contributing to my 401k once again, just at a 5% rate. It's a match for my company, so I just figured I'd at least get that and see how it offsets with my raise. Also, you can see here that I had cash income, which was $101. That's just leftovers from my envelopes, for my daily envelopes. I have my groceries, eating out, travel, and personal envelopes, and I just didn't end up spending that money. So we can go ahead and jump right in here. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in and we can get started. So first of all, I'm gonna do my income, and I have my calculator here so we can just do that math together. I have 2107.77 plus 101, and that brings me to $2,208.77. And then I can move down to my bills. My bills are my mortgage, electricity, cell phone, massage, and iTunes for the first half of the month. The second half includes the rest of my bills, including my gas and utilities, and a whole bunch of other stuff. The rest of my mortgage, I kind of split it up half and half for the month. So for the first part of the month, I'm going to be putting $590 aside for my mortgage. And then for my electricity, I'm going to be doing $100. I did get the bill for that. I think it's $93.90. So I'll get a little bit extra when I fill in my actuals category here. For my cell phone, it's $46, and I just pay that to my parents. I'm on their plan still. Massage is $64.35. That is my normal every month charge. And then for iTunes, it's just for a storage, so it's going to be 99 cents. When I add all of that together, it comes out to $801.34. And when I subtract that from my income, that gives me $1407.43 remaining. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and move you up. For my cash envelopes, my groceries, I'm gonna give myself $170. Eating out, I give myself $50. Travel, I give myself $50. This is for like fuel, tolls, anything like that. For personal, I give myself $15. And then for unbudgeted, I'm gonna do $0, just because I don't budget for unbudgeted. So when I add all of that together, that gives me $285. And I can subtract that from my $1407, and that gives me $1,122.43. And then I'm going to subtract my sinking funds. So my sinking funds for this month, as you can see up here, are as shown over here on the left. And then when I add all of these together, I've already done the math and pulled the cash out, so you'll see that at the end of this video I'll be doing my cash stuffing as well. But this is added up, it's $300. And I also keep a cushion in my account. So basically I spent a little bit of money on, like, out of my cash envelopes that I just used my debit card for. So it added up to like $7 and some change. I'm just gonna put $8 aside from this. It's basically coming from the 101 that I have up here. And that's gonna replenish my cushion back up to $100. So obviously the math, I'm not gonna have to do it here, but when you add those together, it's 308. And I can go ahead and subtract it from my 1122. And that gives me 814.43. And then I'm gonna move over to my special. And for special, I have my fish tank and then my Amazon card. I did use my Amazon card for some purchases, for groceries for my dad and my stepmom and the kids when they were here, so that they could pay me back. And that is part of the 101 that's up at the top of the page. So total though, we got a couple movies too on Amazon movie or video. So total that added up to 74. And then for the fish tank, this is my fish tank at work. We have a saltwater tank in our office. So every so often they ask us to give some money to help maintain the fish tank. So I am doing $15 for my portion of that. And when we add those together, that gives me $89. And when I subtract that from the 814.43, that gives me $725.43 left. And then I will move down to my debt, and my debt is going to get its normal $160 for my Citibank card, and then $125 for my Apple card. And then I can do the math to figure out what my car loan is going to be. So if I take the $725 and I subtract $160 and $125, that gives me $440.43, which adds up to $725.43. And leaves me with a zero-based budget. And that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you out so you can see the full page filled in, and then we will start our cash stuffing, so I'll have to get you all set up for that. Just give me 1 minute. All right, so first of all, I'm just gonna move these off to the side. I have my groceries. My groceries is gonna be getting $170. So I'm gonna do 2 50s, 2 20s, 2 10s, and 2 5s. I like having the smaller bills just in case I make smaller trips to the grocery store. A lot of times I'll go and get like $50 worth of stuff or $30 worth of stuff, and it's just easier to have that. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So $170 going into groceries. It's $170 there. For eating out, I'll get $50. So I'm gonna do 2 20s. Yeah, 2 20s and a 10. So that's 50, 20, 40, 50. Okay, and then for travel, I'm also doing 50, but I'm doing it in different bills. I'm gonna do 20s and 2 5s. That way I can do like 25 and 25 in my gas tank. Because usually my tank will fill up between 25 and 30, just depends on when I stop to get gas. Sometimes I can get away with $20, but I usually have to stop at least once or twice in the 2-week time period to get gas. So if I can split it up nice and evenly, I will. So that's 50. And then for personal, I'm just doing the 15. And that is it. All right, so these can go back in my wallet. And then we can move on to my sinking funds. So for my sinking funds, I have, I think, 11 of them, but I've got car, which is going to be getting 20 this pay period. And so that should put me at 66. So 20, 40, 65, 66. My next fund is my Christmas fund, and I'm going to be doing 25. And I have 25 in here, so that will be 50. So 20, 40, 5, 50. Next is holidays and gifts, and it's going to be getting $11. So a 10 and a 1. And that brings my total up to $85. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. So my next one's going to be my house, and right now my house has 242 in it, and I will be adding another 103. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in here, and we can go ahead and count it together. So now I've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So $345, which is a good amount. I think my next big purchase for the house is going to be a couch in terms of furniture, but I do want to kind of look into some home maintenance things, so we'll see how much I spend on that. The next envelope, it's not labeled, but this is my other envelope. I put $10 in here every paycheck, and this is just for like miscellaneous things that might pop up. So I could pull from this instead of going unbudgeted. So if I need to, I can buy something with this money instead. So I've got $20, $30, $40 in here now. My next one is my pets, and I am going to start building this one back up, hopefully fairly quickly. It's going to be getting 40 today. I just cleared this out last paycheck with the pet insurance, so that's what that covers, as well as like any other routine vet visits or anything like that. Self-care is not getting funded. I do think I want to keep this. I know in my last video I mentioned maybe getting rid of this, but I have the envelope. I think I might just keep it around, and once I'm debt free, maybe once I have my sinking fund or my emergency fund funded, then I'll start contributing to this, because I do want to be able to start getting my nails done more on a regular basis and stuff like that. So self-care is going to be skipped for now. Updates currently has 728 in it, and it's going to be getting 91. So 50, 70, 90, and 1. And that clears out my bank. Let me go and put this all there. And we can count that up. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 400, 500, 600, 700. I'm going to put this to the side because it messes me up when I math. So 20, 40, 60, 5, 66, 67, 68, 69. All right. 750, 770, 790, 810, 815, 16, 17, 18, 19. So $819. That didn't work out the way that I was hoping it worked out. But I have $819 now in this fund. And once I hit $1,000, I'm going to be opening up an electronic savings, and hopefully I can get some of those really cool like $1,000 placeholders and keep those in here instead. But until then, it'll stay in here, and then once I hit 1,000, I'll do that. Vacation, I'm not going to be contributing to right now. However, maybe if I get a good paycheck from my side job, I will contribute to this. Usually I do 15% towards my house fund, and you'll see that in an upcoming video when I do my side income plan budget. But for now, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 60, 61. $161 in vacay. I'd like to get this to 175 or 200 just because I'm going out of town next pay period. So it would be nice to have that there. And although I do kind of reallocate my these envelopes monies to kind of cover any of my travel expenses, it would be nice to have like a little extra cushion just in case I do spend any extra money while I'm back home. But that concludes this video. Thank you guys so much again for joining me. And once again, any new subscribers, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button, as well as the notification bell. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great 4th of July and the rest of the month. I will see you next pay period. Bye.